Hey guys, we are here in Southfield once again, and today we're going to talk about discipline. There's so much to kind of like hit on with this. Like, I honestly, to be honest, hate most of the videos that talk about discipline that are online. They're always like some big burly guy that's in the gym consistently, some Jocko Willing or the Rock shaped guy who's talking about hard work, some David Goggins guy who's talking about hard work and how you haven't gone through the fire until you've woke up at the crack of dawn. Dude, everybody is not you. Like, you're a rare breed. The Rock, Jocko Willing, David Goggins, all hats off to you. But everybody is not built like that. But we are built to be habitual people, right? So you want to set up a system for yourself so that habits become easy. Now, the thing that you want to do, the habit that you have, there's something in it that you enjoy. I would charge you to ask yourself, what is that thing? For me, what is that thing that I enjoy about the habit I'm trying to bring in? For me, it would be working out, right? I don't like the getting ready part of working out. I don't like even the driving part of working out, as an example. I don't really like the part when I have to come home and shower either. So you must create a negotiation with yourself. How do you do this? What you do is you begin to barter with yourself. Show yourself a little understanding, a little respect. Like, hey, I understand you don't want to go to the gym. I understand you've got these little things that kind of get in the way of the gym. Eliminate them as best as possible and focus in, hone in as hard as you can on the very thing that you enjoy about the gym, and make sure that's at the forefront of what you do and how you're thinking. For example, I don't actually like getting ready for the gym, but the part of me that's right now desiring to build the habit has enough real estate in the mind, enough strength in the mind to prepare myself ahead of time, clothes, everything that I'll need to go to the gym. So that means maybe putting together a backpack. Backpacks are kind of my thing. Like, you got your vices. Some people like buy a bunch of like glasses. That's also me. Or cologne. I know a guy who buys a ton of cologne. Smells good every day that I work with him. Amazing guy. Right? So my thing is backpacks. I have tons of backpacks. It's a problem. But I love it. I love my vice. Right? So anyways, so I would set up a backpack that has specifically the things that I will need so that I won't have to get ready for the gym. And I'll start eliminating all the things that I say in my mind. Hey, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this before going to the gym. So that means, what do I put in the bag? I put in my gym shorts, my gym moisture wicking, perspiration wicking shirt in there, right? I put on like some gym shorts that are going to allow my crotch to breathe, some gym underwear that's going to allow my crotch area to breathe. I'm putting on some compression socks, right? I'm putting all that stuff in the bag, putting my gym sneakers in the bag. And if you don't have gym sneakers, that may be a problem too. Have gym sneakers set aside just for the gym. So now I've got all those things in. But then there's the other things that get in my way. I don't really want to get ready. And additionally, add in a lock, because I'm going to the gym. So I'm going to need a lock. That goes in the bag. But then there's a part I don't really feel like getting ready. So I have to eliminate the parts of getting ready that I don't really enjoy. And sometimes that means sacrificing things. And this is a real thing, right? I'm actually developing this right now for myself as we're speaking. So the next thing for me, I don't really like getting ready for the gym and going there. And like, to me, it doesn't make sense that I'm brushing my teeth, showering just to go to the gym. So what do? I wake up, I don't shower. And if when I wake up, I'm not feeling like I want to get ready, I don't brush my teeth. That sounds crazy, right? Dude is walking outside with unbrushed teeth. But I'll do the thing that allows me to go and do the task. I eliminate all of my road blockages. This is you starting a negotiation with yourself. So that could mean eliminating brushing your teeth. What I would do in turn is do something that I'm comfortable with doing and it doesn't cause any mental resistance. Eliminate that mental resistance. So what I would do is I would take my water flosser, knowing that my water flosser, I have a pretty good water flosser, it cleans my teeth to the point where it makes my teeth look clean. And then I can quickly do a little tongue scrape. And then that makes it super easy, super quick, because I don't like the element of getting ready that involves brushing my teeth for whatever reason, right? They're going to clip this and gonna be like, yeah, he doesn't like brushing his teeth. So anyways, so that's what I would do. And flossing my mouth literally takes a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And using a tongue scraper literally takes a minute. Quick, extremely quick, right? So that eliminates that part of getting ready. And I'm also not showering. So I've completely eliminated every single thing that's in my way that says, I don't really want to do this because of this, right? And it's interesting because when you're negotiating with yourself, this is a lot like what sales is like. You are eliminating their blockages. Okay, you don't want to buy our product. Oh, what's holding you back? Cost. Okay, we have a payment plan. Would that sweeten the deal for you? Would that make that things easier for you? Okay, we have a payment plan that we can spread out over this year. I know you don't want any long-term payments. Over the year, you're only going to be paying this amount a month. Okay, what's your other concern? Well, I've dealt with other people in the past, and I know that sometimes people don't deliver on their promise. Okay, well, we have our money back guarantee, which lasts up to 6 months. So if you don't see any results in those 3 to 6 months, then you can get your full money back guarantee of every payment that you've made. Okay? And you can keep your product. Now that completely eliminates all of the blockages. You have to do that with yourself. And that, to me, is more like what discipline should look like. You're not really disciplining yourself. You're making it easier to be consistent. And that's what this is all about. If you can't be consistent with something, you aren't actually creating any results and you're not ever able to measure anything. Me doing my vocal exercises every single day, I can see the progress. This is my vocal exercise right now. So I know there's progress because there was a point where I would not do this on the fly like I'm doing it now. It's absolutely way easier. It challenges my brain slightly, but not nowhere near as much as 120 days ago. And congrats to myself, pat on the back. I've been doing this for 120 days and you guys get to see the change. And I'm actually going to post this video actually today because I'm feeling so anxious about all the videos that I have coming up. But I'm trying to stick to my video, one video a week thing. But I'm doing these side videos where I'm just voiceovering so that I can kind of like satisfy my little like itch to want to post more. Because last month I posted 5 videos. I'm trying to post more. So eliminating all of these obstacles. Like for me, I notice that I get more videos done when I keep my video stuff in the car. If I keep it in the house, then that's another thing that I have to remember every time I'm going to the car, right? Whenever I'm going out, I make sure that bag is in the car. I don't think, oh, I'm going to make a video. No, because that's a blockage in and of itself. So I eliminate the first blockage, which says, hey, dang, I got to bring that backpack down. And I already always carry a backpack with me to have different things that I will need throughout my day, like deodorant, like necessary things throughout the day. So, I gotta remember to carry another bag. And sometimes I just don't remember. It's not that I don't want to carry an extra bag. So I always keep that bag in the car, right? I'm eliminating the obstacles. But I've noticed this. The more I've eliminated the obstacles, the more it became easy for me to do the task. But listen to this. It became easier for me to do the task. And then the task became easy. This is a cycle. I felt that resistance. That resistance is the only thing that makes a task hard to begin and start doing, right? Resistance is the only thing. You eliminate the resistance by hitting the resistance over the head by literally removing any obstacles that you feel, literally removing. Then once you've removed all of those obstacles, remove your own resistance, you begin taking action. So now it's easier for you to begin taking action. But at the same time, as it becomes easier for you to begin taking action, the action itself becomes easier because now you've built up consistency. Same thing, what I'm referring to with my public speaking, with speaking on different topics. I noticed something. I eliminated obstacles. I lowered the bar on how perfect this had to be or how I had to have this and have to have that. And I said 10 minutes, do the exercise. It can be anywhere as long as it's 10 minutes of me talking on one topic, right? So I eliminated all these obstacles. Oh, I got to do it like in my car. I got to do it like in the house. It's got to be like perfect or something. I eliminated all of that. I even said, I'm going to do it on my drive. So I did it in a time where it was natural. I'm driving to work. It automatically takes me 23 minutes to get to work. So I'm only going to be using 10 minutes of that drive. So I eliminated those little obstacles that made it difficult for me. I set up on my phone where I can immediately get a 10-minute timer so I can go. But the other thing that I've eliminated, at one point in this process of public speaking, I noticed that I was going well over and past the 10 minutes. That's when I noticed the action became easy. But I still had moments where I wasn't filling up to speaking those 20, 25 minutes and 40, even one time 40 minutes on the way to church. A 40-minute drive of speaking, literally speaking the entire time on a topic. Kind of crazy, but it happens, right? And I'm thankful. That's what consistency does. The action becomes easier. And then it's just easier to continue doing the action, right? So that's what I noticed. But when I have those days where I'm down and I'm not filling up, I, for a second, was comparing that day where I'm feeling that to the 40-minute day where I'm just flowing. I'm in a flow and I'm just going. I compared it to that, and that's where I got it wrong. That's when I learned the idea of comparing where you are currently to where you started, not to your best, not to this high, super high standard, or where your goal is, or where your success standard is, right? Don't think, well, I want to be a motivational speaker that's absolutely famous and successful, and I'm going to be the best. Or don't think I'm going to be the greatest physical fitness trainer ever that's going to make millions from training the most famous people in the world, right? And don't compare who you are today to that. That's the problem that we get. You are moving in a good direction. You're moving in that direction towards that goal. But when you're measuring yourself, measure yourself based on day one. Remember day one. And this is what creates gratitude within yourself. Makes you realize, hey, I've grown so much. I've moved forward like leaps and bounds. It's amazing. There's so much I've improved upon. And it creates this gratitude, this energy of thankfulness, of appreciation for yourself, self-compassion, realizing like, man, I've made some strides. The problem is when we look at the future goal and we compare ourselves to that, you're not seeing your progress properly. See your progress properly. I love that idea because you're viewing yourself based on a scale of someone that you've never seen, someone that's completely out there. Maybe you're comparing yourself to a Kevin Hart. You want to be a comedian and you're comparing yourself to Kevin Hart, someone who's been in the game for 2 decades. See what I'm saying? So you got to think about it in terms of self-compassion. The more self-compassion you give yourself and the self-understanding you give yourself, the more you're going to get yourself to actually take the action you want to take. So to start this all over so that we can bring it all home. First thing, what do you want to do? Figure that out. That's important. And then figure out why you don't want to do what you want to do. Eliminate as many obstacles as possible so that it becomes easy to do the thing that you want to do, to improve the thing that you want to improve, grow in the area you want to grow. Eliminate the obstacle, and you'll notice that it's easier to take action, right? Don't beat yourself over the head if you don't show up how many times you expect yourself to show up. If you say, I need to be at the gym 3 times a week, don't beat yourself over your head if you only make it 2 times, right? Or you don't show it. Let's say you're trying to do something, make it a daily practice. Don't beat yourself over the head if you don't do it every day. Wake up, and when you're thinking about doing what you're gonna do, and maybe you don't feel like doing it, or maybe you feel like, oh, I'm a failure, I've never been consistent with anything. Look at where you started. There was a time when you weren't doing anything, and remind yourself of that. Don't beat yourself over the head. The only way you're going to get yourself to do anything is treat yourself like you're a child that likes to just do the thing that they like. Meaning, kids just want to have fun. And you are similar in that there's something about what you want to do that you love, but there's a lot of things that you don't. So get yourself to do the thing that you love and eliminate the stuff that you don't. And that's important. So once you've eliminated all this stuff and you're not beating yourself over the head because you're not consistent, and you're thinking about how far you've came based on day 1, and you're measuring yourself by that, the action becomes easier. And once the action becomes easier, the possibilities are endless. And I'll say that to say the least, because now you don't have any obstacles because you'll gain energy from doing that task. How do you think these older cats like Shannon Sharp stay in the gym consistently all the time? Because the gym has become their therapy. The gym has become their happy place. Yes, it might have been hard for them originally to get in the gym, but at some point they made it where the action was so easy that they began enjoying the process. And that's what this all comes down to. Can you make yourself enjoy the process of whatever that action is? Eliminate everything that doesn't matter for what matters most so that you can enjoy the thing that you want to do. Find a way to enjoy the thing that's good for you. Like, for instance, eating well. For me, there's tons of barriers for me to eat well, right? I love fruit, but I usually don't have fruit at the house because my wife buys other stuff primarily, right? So there is fruit, but not enough fruit for me to live off of. So what I have to do is I have to somehow find a way to make it where I have access to more fruit, access to more vegetables, but in an easier manner, in an easier way. Because we only choose what's there. Kids are going to eat what's in the fridge, and you're the same. So if you find a grocery store that's super, super close, maybe it's on the way home from work. So you stop in and you grab your vegetables. You make it easy, or you completely eliminate the stopping at the store altogether. You actually just go and online and order those things. You just set it to auto order. You set the money aside and you set an auto order for the food to be delivered to you every so often. So you know every single Monday, every 2 weeks, you're going to have a fresh batch of fruits and vegetables. You've eliminated the obstacle. The obstacle was, I don't feel like going to the store. The stores are always busy. You've eliminated the obstacle. This is what it comes down to. This topic, I feel like bridges over into the things of God. It's like, for you to be able to do anything, you have to eliminate the barriers to do it. And for me, that's been reading the word more. So sometimes my reading the word doesn't look like actually sitting down, opening up a physical Bible and reading with my finger going along the lines. Sometimes it looks like me listening while just scrolling over. Sometimes it looks like just me listening because the action has not become so easy where I will do it on my own. So I have to make the action easier for me. it's a complex. It sounds kind of confusing, but you have to make the action so easy for you that you eliminate all those barriers. So for me, that's been reading the word, trying to get through songs. So that's just an example, but think about it in all these different areas. And I would say start with one. I've been able to get my public speaking area of life kind of together, right? Where now I enjoy doing my public speaking, and I won't go a day without doing my public speaking exercise, right? So find something that you want to focus on and literally, like a fine-tooth comb, go through and ask yourself what is preventing you from doing it. What are the little obstacles that you can eliminate that will allow you to be able to do that thing easier and be more consistent with it? God bless you guys. Have a great day.